Hi guys, I wish you all a very happy Diwali. I hope you're having a wonderful time with your friends and family during this time, and I wish you all the happiness in life. May you have a life filled with fun, joy, happiness and everything. Today I'm going to do a review for you guys, and this is a budget blush review, and the reason I'm calling it a budget blush is that it is pocket friendly and it is affordable to everybody, including college students and working women and people, girls who are, you know, maybe falling short of some money to buy maybe, you know, expensive cosmetics, especially if you're just starting up with your makeup. So this blush is excellent, and believe me when I'm saying it, it is excellent because it's I just fallen in love with it. So it is the Maybelline Cheeky Glow Blush. That's how it looks, and these are very fairly new to the market. They've been released about a month or two back, and they have been released in 3 shades. 2 of them are very similar, but you know, so to speak, 3 shades, and I have all the 3 shades to show you. These are the 2, and then this one is the 3rd. So I have all the 3 shades to show you. So I'll straight away get to the review. Now, if you look at this packaging of the blush, it is a very distinct packaging. You wouldn't have seen a blush having a white packaging before. I think it is, personally, I like it a lot. Some people have, you know, saying that this packaging looks very cheap, and you know, like, it is inexpensive, so it kind of feels inexpensive as well. For me, I just love the packaging of the blush. See, usually we have blushes that are black, having black packaging. This one has white, so the contrast of the blush looks so good. I'm not sure if really camera is doing any kind of justice to this, but when I'm seeing it like this, it's a totally different story. The blush looks so yummy in the container. It's a very, you know, weird thing to say, blush looks yummy, but believe me, it does. At least it looks yummy to me. It looks like a very tasty cotton candy sort of thing that I just want to eat. But anyway, so that is the packaging of this blush. Now, I'll compare this blush with the packaging of some of the other blushes. So this is a NYX packaging. Now, if you see both of these, so this one is NYX, and this is, how many grams does it have? It has, I think it has 6.5 grams if I'm not wrong. It has a sticker at the back, so I'm not really able to see the packaging, the quantity of the blush. But this one is 7 grams. It's right here. So yeah, so against this packaging, and then this is a MAC packaging, of course. You know, see this, just see the size difference. Like, this is really tiny. Oh, I'm holding it upside down. Right. So this one is tiny, and this one is quite bulky in comparison to this. And this one is 6 grams. Sorry, NYX is also 6 grams. Yeah, NYX and MAC have same kind of packaging. So NYX is 6 grams, MAC is 6 grams. This is 7 grams of packaging. Just see the difference. And then this is a NARS packaging. Now, NARS is only 4.8 grams of product, so against 4.8 grams, just see this packaging, it's 7 grams. It's literally almost double, little less than double, but yeah. And then this is a Bobbi Brown packaging. So all of the blushes that I'm showing you have a standard black packaging. Yeah, so that is it. I really love this, and I think it looks amazing. Now, having said that, as I've already told you, you get 7 grams of product, and this retails for 225 Indian rupees. So you can get this at any Maybelline counter, at a mall, at a shop, at a beauty shop, wherever you have Maybelline counters, you can get these blushes. This one is called Fresh Coral, and that's the shade. And this was the first blush that I bought, and I liked it so much that I went ahead and I bought the other 2 as well. So this is Fresh Coral. Now swatch it. There's the swatch. and it's a pretty fresh, well, it's a coral color, but it's kind of like on a brighter side of shade. The second shade is called Peachy Sweetie. Isn't that a cute name, Peachy Sweetie? And that's how it looks. This is very similar to fresh coral. It is, you can say, muted version of fresh coral. So those of you who are very fair and you're scared of wearing fresh coral, then this Peachy Sweetie is the color that you should wear. That's how it looks. It's on my middle finger. Well, I didn't want to show you just the finger, so this is it. So if you can see it in contrast with fresh coral, Peachy Sweetie is a little pink, like a little pink in tilting, tongue-tied today. It's tilting towards the pink side, while fresh coral is on the warmer peach corally side. And the third one is my favorite. This is called Creamy Cinnamon, and this is my absolute favorite of the blushes. And obviously, as you would have seen, this is a very warm, kind of like, I would say, a brownish, like almost a like a brown with a slight of pink on it. So this is what this shade is. Well, it's on my third finger. So that is Creamy Cinnamon, and this shade is perfect for women who, you know, are maybe you're scared to wear blushes, because sometimes you never know that a blush comes across too harsh and you don't want to wear so much of color in your cheeks. So this blush is perfect because it adds a little bit of that like glow. Now on my skin, which is, I'm between NC 35 and NC 40 in MAC, and you can tell I'm kind of like in between medium to dark skin person. So on a skin tone of mine, this comes across as a little Creamy Cinnamon, comes across like a little bit, how do I describe it? It comes across like a bit of, with a very little tinge of orange, like not orange will not be the right description. It comes out like a tangerine sort of color, like very, very minimal. It doesn't come across as brown is what I'm trying to say. I'm not able to get how to describe it, and I suck at describing. I don't know why I do. I'm not able to describe it, but I'll just show you. I'll swatch it here. Do you see there on my hand? Now that is exactly how it comes on my cheeks. Now you would say this is like more of a pink brown. It comes across like a pink brown. You know, scratch the orange and tangerine description. This is how it comes on my cheeks. This will be very good for if you are extremely fair to fair skin tone. Then this will be like a perfect, like, you know, the perfect blush that you would want to wear when you want to go very natural, but you should use very light hands because obviously these are super pigmented blushes. So this is excellent for that. If you are on a dark side of skin tone, then this you can wear with very light hands to add a little bit of that highlighting effect to your cheeks without having to use any of the color and the actual highlighter. This blush will do that for you. Peachy Sweetie will come across as a very nice pinky tone blush on a medium, fair to medium skin tone. This one here is Peachy Sweetie. So if you see next to Creamy Cinnamon, this is Peachy Sweetie. If you see next to each other, you'll know that Peachy Sweetie is more of a pink toned blush, and it will really look good with someone with fair to medium skin tone. It's a pink tone, but it's warm. It's more on the warmer side. It's not a cool pink tone like with a blue undertone. No, this one is more of a warm undertone, which is why I said it is a toned down version of fresh coral. And finally, the fresh coral shade is this first one here. So this is fresh coral, Creamy Cinnamon, and Peachy Sweetie. So you can see that fresh coral and Peachy Sweetie are very, very similar to each other. Honestly, on the cheeks, it doesn't make a hell of a difference. I'm wearing Peachy Sweetie right now, and if I wear fresh coral also, it gives the same effect. It's nothing different. You really don't need to have both of these colors. Just choose one color, whichever one you think will suit your skin tone. But the one that I highly recommend is Creamy Cinnamon. I never thought I would love a blush of this color, but when I actually swatched it in the store, when I actually wore it on my cheeks, I had a totally different opinion. So this is the one blush that I highly recommend that you get for yourself. Now, the staying power of these blushes, some people say that it lasts for not more than 3 to 4 hours. On me, it lasted for close to 5.5 hours, and then it gradually kind of faded away, which is not that's not an excellent staying power in my opinion. It should last at least throughout the office working hours. Like 8 hours is the minimum that one can expect a blush should last, but it did not last for 8 hours on me, and I have a combination skin tone. So if you are an oily skin tone, maybe this blush might last a little longer because it has something to stick to, but if you are on a drier side of the skin tone, then probably it will last you not more than 4 or 5 hours in my opinion. So yeah, that is one department where Maybelline can maybe work on these blushes, that they should have a longer staying power, but otherwise these blushes are good. They are powder blushes and they feel like they are so creamy. They're so silky smooth to touch, and they, just a single swipe is enough to just get the color and the pigmentation that you need. They are highly pigmented blushes, but they are not like so pigmented that you get a blob of color right here when you apply it, but they have the right amount of pigmentation that you need for your cheeks, and they are like buttery smooth blushes. They are just excellent. I just love these. Will I repurchase them? Yes, I will definitely go and buy them once I run out of any one of them, because blushes, you really don't run out so fast. But if and when I will run out of these blushes and they are still available in the market, I will go and grab them. So yeah, so in a nutshell, these blushes are amazing, retailing for 225 rupees. I say for those of you who are wanting to try a blush but don't want to spend on a higher end blush, or don't want to spend a lot of money on the blush, you can really go and try these blushes. And for as far as the shades go, I really recommend you check out the Creamy Cinnamon one. This will suit almost every skin tone, and you can wear it to college because there's not too much of color in it. It's more of a muted, like almost of our skin tone, but it's kind of like with a little bit of a pink undertone, so it'll give you a slight radiance to cheeks, not color on your cheeks. And then if you want to try some nice fresh color, you can try Fresh Coral, which is amazing color. I love it. And then Peachy Sweetie is for those of you who are probably scared of Fresh Coral. So I'll just compare these two side by side for you, so these are the two. This one here is Fresh Coral, and this one here is Peachy Sweetie. As you can see, there is no both of them are not extremely different. They come from the same family, and you really don't need to have both of them. But please go check out these blushes at your nearest Maybelline store. And disclaimer, which I should have given at the beginning of this video, these blushes are bought by my own hard-earned money. No one has sent me these blushes, because I'm new to YouTube. Who would even know that I exist, and they would want to send me products. But anyway, so these blushes are bought by my own money, and 225 rupees is really not a big deal for blushes. In my opinion, you can always spare some money and go and buy one blush that you need. So I hope you have enjoyed this video, and I will see you soon in my next one. Till then, take care. Bye.